Who's coming?
He will come. The night. He killed all of us. The night is coming.
Okay. All right, boys. We got company.
And you do hear, the scraping sound that you heard before. It's still very distant, but through the door that Makander has battered, you do start to hear traces of that metal scraping sound.
Oh, so up to the north?
The north through that portcullis that you just rammed into. If you want to try to calm him down, someone can roll a persuade if you want to talk to him more, but otherwise it looks like he's just going to run for it. He's just going to try to push past you and run away and down the southern tunnel.
That's one of you tall folk.
I'm particularly persuasive right now.
He's running down like kind of towards where I'm kind of at.
Where the wizard's at is the goblin would be coming that direction.
I'll spin on him and I'll do my puff of smoke cantrip ability. Oof.
So yeah, he stops in his tracks.
Sit down, little green man. Just try to overawe him.
And so with the addition of the smoke, if you want to roll persuasion, I'll give you a bonus on that, because that was a good idea. Stopped right in his tracks and is staring wide again.
Boom! That's a 1.
So he sits, he completely follows your commands.
I just walk up to him with hands on hips and just kind of looking down at him, doing that old man breathing through my nose thing. He
immediately wants to spill the beans to get you to stop staring him down, and then says, Marmaduke sent us. All of us came down here. I'm the only one. We're all dead. The night is coming. Please help me. Get me back to the woods.
Marmaduke, I've never heard this name. Tell me more about him. And I'll lean in closer and blow out my mustaches at him.
He is the great orc chieftain of this land. He controls all of Misty Valley. We goblins serve him, and he sent us here to get some crown, some great treasure, but we're all dead. Only Grub survives. Something occurs to him immediately, and he starts kind of rifling through his pockets, and he says, if you help Grub, if you protect Grub, if you save Grub, I give you gift. And he, reaching inside his clothes, he pulls out a large rusty iron ring that has 3 keys on it, and he offers it to you.
I'll snatch it out of his hands, point at the oak door, and tell him to get out. Go.
He's overjoyed that you sent him out and scampers past you through the doors. The doors creak open. It appears that he's made a run for it.
Wizard?
I'll kind of spin the keys on my finger.
Wizard?
Yeah?
What's to stop him from just taking our road?
I'll kind of stand there and I'll try to turn around on you and make it look like you're the idiot. But it doesn't. We'll be fine.
The same thing occurred to Kasana, and she's pushed past the both of you, and you hear some commotion in the antechamber in the far room.
Just spitballing here.
Uh-huh.
What if we take these long spears and we wait at the gate, and when the guy comes to the broken gate, we just stick him?
That sounds like a perfect maneuver for you and Orla to do. After waiting a minute so that it doesn't appear that I was mistaken and trying to rush, I'll slowly walk over to and see what's going on with her and the goblin.
Krisanna has wrestled. She's basically sitting on the goblin. He's face down on the floor, and she's keeping him under control. But yes, she subdued him before he could make his way up the rope.
Mm-hmm. I look at the elf and think, I think he's losing it.
We would have been fine. I'll knuckle the mustaches and ponder something. But it can't possibly be that I was wrong in my decision.
Losing or lost, it makes no difference to him. As for your idea with the spear, I don't think you want me holding a spear. I'm likely to stab you as an enemy.
Alright, well, do we want to go the other direction, since theoretically it's been drawn to the west?
Does anyone else have a torch on them?
I was going to say I need to keep close to torchlight.
I have 1 torch.
Yeah, I have a torch and I can light it. My bow is 2-handed.
Yeah,
I lack a 3rd.
I'm just wondering if we should throw a torch through this portcullis door here, just so we can see the room.
I can do that with my torch because I don't want to carry it because I'm using my axe and my shield. I'll do that. Okay, light it up with your.
Yeah, I was gonna say light it first.
You light it. You got the tricks.
I'll hold my torch to his.
There we go.
That's quite the trick.
Yeah,
charlatan. All right, I'll heave it in there.
The room is lit. You're looking through still pretty small slats in the door itself, and so you can see an oak table in the middle of it. And this seems like there's a figure sitting at the far end of the table, but you can't quite make out any details. The torch is kind of rolled underneath the table itself, so it's not giving you too much light into the room, but you can make out a table and a figure sitting on the far side.
All right, I'll relay that to the 2 pansies in the hallway.
All right, well, we now have a goblin.
What do you want to do?
Did anyone else have rope besides the halfling?
Oh, I've got some rope, but I think it'd be easier to keep that rope in place than to let the goblin take it.
You want to tie the goblin up with your rope?
Ooh. Oh, good thinking.
See? Smart guy.
How far into this other room is the figure?
It looks about maybe 6 meters. Yeah, 6 meters to the amount of light you can see. The table's pretty big. It's about 4 meters long, about 2 meters wide. And at the far end of the table, a thick oak table, is a figure in a chair, seated in a chair.
I guess we can head around.
I'm gonna go east.
Yeah.
You tie up the goblin and leave him in the antechamber? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Use one of them cool elf knots.
He seems to be a bit upset, but he's not going to make too much noise over it. So he just gets hogtied and remains in the middle of the chamber. So yeah, after he's secure, Chrysanis turns to the tunnel and scouts ahead for you. She gives you the kind of a tentative all clear, but only to this point. She kind of holds you at the entrance to this room. This room appears to be very similar to the other chamber, but obviously from the decoration of the sarcophagi and the just ornamentation and the amount of riches and possessions that seem to have been that were once contained in some pottery, this appears to be family members, and there were about 7 sarcophagi that still remain kind of intact. 3 of them are open and look like they've been plundered just recently. So this may have been where the goblins have struck.
Is there any sign of are there blood or bits of goblin anywhere? Or?
Little remnants, like there have been small little flecks of gore, and you still see some dragging, but you haven't seen any dead goblins up to this point. But you definitely have seen blood and gore and the footprints and dragging marks that were obviously left from the goblins. Chrysanna cautiously indicates for you to stay in place, and she continues into the room and gets to the far end of the room and signals all clear. Yeah, she didn't detect anything wrong. There's no creatures or anything.
Is there a doorway or anything at the other end?
Yeah, there's a passageway. So the far end of the wall, there's a little tunnel that goes to the west, and you can see at the edge of the tunnel another portcullis similar to the one that was in the other chamber.
I don't think we should mess with these sarcophagi until we've resolved whatever noisy monster thing is dragging stuff around. I have a wizardy idea if you guys want to try this out with me. Makander, you're good at making noise.
What?
Follow me here. If you go back to that other gate that you originally tried to open, just kind of tap around on something like that and get whatever it is to come to that gate like you were saying so you can do the spear. I think I can get up behind them and seal them in, and we can just trap them in the corner.
Seal them in how?
With magic. I'm a wizard.
Okay. Well, before we do that, I'd kind of like to look through the gate over here if we can.
Oh, okay. Give me a spot hidden on the door itself.
That's a no.
Makander approaches the portcullis, which it looks to be in better condition than the previous one. The lock itself, it looks open and clear, whereas the other one had a broken key in it. And you do have a ring of keys now. But searching the door, you notice that there's a thin layer of earth has been spread in front of the door itself. As you step closer, a door opens and a pit yawns underneath you. And you fall into...
I'm falling again!
It's not far enough to take any fall damage, but at the bottom of this pit are several wooden stakes. So, yeah.
That's the worst part.
So you're going to be dealing with 5 damage, but that's not going to beat your armor, is it? No. Okay. Yeah. So otherwise, you'd have to make a mobility check to try to avoid some of the damage. But yeah, you fall like a ton of plate mail bricks, land on the wooden spikes, but your plate mail snaps most of them off. You don't take any points of damage from it, but you do make a considerable noise. As the sound as it echoes off of the
just doing your plan in reverse.
The tunnel. You start to hear this.
I'll seal the thing behind you then. Trap you in
The
there.
scraping sound resumes again from the west, and it appears as it could be moving closer toward you.
I found a hole.
Yeah, how deep of a hole does this look like he fell into?
It's just described as a pit, so it's probably something you could actually be helped out of. Because of Makander's height, maybe couldn't climb out himself, but could be assisted out of.
It's the spikes again,
Right.
not the depth
Right,
that actually
yeah.
is the problem.
You see these gauntlets like bouncing up as they keep hopping, like
Right.
trying to grab.
Well, that's fortunate. I'm all out of rope.
I'll rush over to him and start trying to
Okay.
help him out then.
You can easily assist him out of the pit.
Scratch my armor.
You may have to, if you want to mess around with that door, though. The pit is now in your way.
That's okay. I just kind of wanted to get a sense of where the door was, if we could see through the gate.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we want to try your plan before he gets here?
So the thing is, I think I need to see the spot. I thought I was going to be able to run in right here and get him from behind.
But there's a gate.
You did notice before you fell into the pit, the spike pit, that it did have a keyhole that appeared to be clear. The wizard does have a ring of keys.
Well, I mean, if you and the thief and the elf want to try to work that out, I can just start walking the other way.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'm going to start going this way. I don't know how long this is going to take. My plan is to get back over here.
I think I'm going to use some magic right here because there's an awkward pit right now in front of this door, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to make a pillar in that pit.
Perfect. All right.
Oh, at least I'm going to attempt to.
Get your magic on.
The very stone obeys my command. Make a roll.
Do your elementalism roll.
There we go. I cast it.
Okay, yeah, so you create a floor very easily. Create a floor, and you have the ring of keys. If you examine the ring of keys, there's 3 keys on the rusted iron ring. One of them is broken off.
Do you want to take up a position all the way against that back wall, Orla, so you can, if something bad happens, I can run out easily?
Okay, I'll scoot back a little. Also, I was thinking, Makander, before you went on your trek to the other side, I should light you a torch.
Yo, good call. Good call. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just angrily walking through the darkness. That's awesome.
Oh, and I'm taking one of the wizard's spears.
Oh, okay. What's next? Are you going to try the keys, or are you going to make some sound? What do you want to do with the...
I'm going to tell Chrysana to, get ready with the hand signals. I'm going to wait until I hear Makander start banging on stuff, and then I'm going to try to quietly open this.
Okay.
So I'm going to set the long spear against the wall next to me so I can grab it real quick, put the lit torch on the ground, and then just start running my axe across the gate.
All right.
Back and forth.
Okay, so you begin to attract some attention. The scraping sound becomes louder and louder as you continue to run your axe across the bars of the gate. You can't really see Aodhan. The wizard is right up on the portcullis, and there's a torch. There's a torch on the far wall of this chamber, and the torch that you threw underneath the table. And from what you can make out from that, a figure, the scraping sound gets louder and louder, and a figure coming from the south and passes directly through the rusted portcullis that you first examined in that room with the two mummified soldiers. And he walks and is standing in the middle of the table. There's this glowing, you can't see very well, but there's a tall armored figure that is half corporeal and is standing in the middle of that wooden table.
Oh, he cheats.
I was wondering how he was getting through these gates. I was like, does he have keys? No, he has ghost. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to quietly unlock this gate.
All right. So you'll need a sleight of hand to open the gate.
Oh.
Yeah, you can call.
Okay.
You can call for assistance or gesture for assistance. Silent.
Yeah, I guess I put the key in and realize it's far harder than I thought, and then I'll try to get Chrysana up here to help me out.
Okay, so you gesture for the halfling, and she approaches. Let's see how she does. Easily, she's able to move the key in the lock and opens the door itself. But she doesn't, because she has also some idea that there's something on the other side of the door. She can make out a little bit of the figure, so she doesn't open the door itself. She just unlocks it and gestures, "All finished here."
Okay, I'll tell her to fall back again. Give her the go. When she gets back around the corner, I'll look back at Orla and then nod and then open the door. Wizard time.
The door opens, and now you can more clearly see. There's a figure seated in a chair at the far end of the table with a sword across, balanced on the arms of the chair, and a ghostly figure of a huge warrior in antiquated plate mail and a great horned helm with an open visor. And through that visor, you can see a grim skeleton face with empty eye sockets. He moves very slowly as the door opens, turns towards you, and you hear that dragging sound. He's holding a large morning star, and his plate mail creaks as he turns towards you, and the morning star scrapes across the table.
I think it's time for my wizard to show what he's all about. So I put my hands up in the air all dramatically and start my chants. I think I yell something at him, whatever the magic incantations are. Something like, I'm the wielder of wind and flame, the power of Shoratan, something. I make up a fancy word right now. And I cast a big old fireball at him.
Get it!
All right. Do you want to empower that? You can add up to, you can take it up to level 3.
I'm going to spend 8 points. Level 3 is what I can spend up to?
In the quick start, It says 1 to 3.
Okay, then I will spend 6 points to make it level 3, and then fail my casting roll.
Right.
Let's see here. Oh, that's exactly what I needed.
Good. So yeah, you successfully conjure this insane fireball. 3d6, and there's no bonus damage on magic. So yeah, so you're doing 3d6.
Alrighty.
3d6 of purifying flame.
It's 13 fire.
The huge fireball engulfs the knight, who is staggered, who seems to stagger back from it, and the flames themselves are just kind of absorbed into his glowing form.
Oh.
He does look affected. He does look affected by it. The fire itself gets absorbed into his kind of magic body, and he slowly raises the morning star and begins to advance towards you. So,
am I able to make any of this out?
Since we've got the door open, yeah, you can see through the slots in the door, kind of what is going on, and you definitely saw the light of the fireball. Definitely let you see everything. So you saw the seated figure, and you saw the knight kind of standing in the center of the table, and now it's moving. It turned towards the east door.
There's a seated figure that was not the knight.
Right.
Is that correct?
Right.
All right.
And when the fireball was thrown, you saw the kind of a glint of armor. The light of the fire was reflected off of a sword and actually gilded chainmail, so gold gilt chainmail the figure is wearing.
Ooh.
And there's a sword across the arms of the chair. The seated figure doesn't move, and the knight is turning away from you. He's got his back toward you.
Whenever Makander can, he's going to try to break this thing open.
Why don't we do initiative then? Because I think things are going to get crazy.
I think we're losing a wizard.
Knight has turned towards the wizard. So yeah, let's do.
I can't roll good initiative.
Well,
so we'll give because she's probably the quickest. So Krisanna will go first, and then Aodhan.
I like that. That's good.
And then the knight, and then it looks like Orla and Makander. First action will be Krisanna. So she saw your attack, and so she will advance. She's coming up behind you, and you've got the open door, and the pit is all full, and we're gonna get some more knives at this point. Yeah, she's just gonna use her throwing knives.
Knife that ghost.
She prepares a throwing knife. Aodhan feels the wind, the wind of a knife being thrown to the side of your cloak, and it. Let's see if it hits. It whizzes past. Oh no. It does not. Yeah, it whizzes past you and embeds itself in the table in the candor.
There's somebody over here. There's somebody over here.
In the table itself. Doesn't hit the knight at all. She may retreat. She'll retreat back a little bit after that failed attempt. Aodhan, you have it's your turn.
I'll yell the light banish you and cast a bunch more fire at it.
Here comes some more fire.
Another level 3. Just might as well use up all my magic right now.
Goodness.
So it's another
Let's
6
see here. Oh, yes, I got it. 12. That's under.
And give us 3d6 more magical fire damage.
Oh, that was just a what? That's pretty good. 11.
So again, the knight is engulfed in flames and staggers. Almost looks like he was about to drop the morning star. Is staggered again by the flame, but recovers. There's something about them that starts to flicker or become less visible. These attacks have had some effect on his existence, like his magical presence has been damaged by this. So it's less intense, and the glow that he was giving before, and his image is becoming more indistinct and less intense.
I can still move, right?
Yeah, you can do that before or after, or even split it. So you've got 4 squares. Get away.
Little hobbits in my way.
You can get past friendlies. Yeah, you can. Only somebody that doesn't want you to get past.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I should put her between me and the...
Halfling shield.
She's like a child in my mind. I can't abandon her to the ghost. I'll stay there.
Not ready to scream every wizard for themselves. Throw the halfling to the ground.
Right. The knight. Oh, actually, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. So the knight can advance. Yeah, the knight advances on you.
Oh!
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's his turn. Yeah, so the knight advances his full movement.
That's bad.
I had a good life.
And the first thing that he does is completely silent, but the creaking and clanking of his mail as he raises his arms. So he swings his Morning Star.
Oh.
A dreadful attack.
I just have to take it.
That's right, because you don't have any actions left. Yeah, you went already.
Oh, man.
So a powerful strike, an overhead powerful.
Get that healing skill ready, Orla.
Okay. So let's see how this goes. Oh, okay. 8 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I'm not dead.
And you're thrown back. It's a tremendous blow. So you're prone.
Ooh, you just got Witch King'd.
You're prone in that space, yes.
Yeah.
You're not wearing any armor, right?
No, I'm not.
But that blow, you can tell because the weapon itself looks physical. It doesn't seem to be ghostly. So it could be parried. Like you could actually have physically stopped that blow, is what you notice as you go careening down the tunnel. You're struck by a physical weapon. There was no magical. Yeah, there was no magical effect.
Right.
So Orla, it's your turn.
Oh,
Orla, remember she needed to ask the goblin something.
arrow makes sense, but I guess that's what I'm here for. We're just going to notch a bear. I was going to mention to the wizard he should get down,
Yes,
but
right,
he's done that.
One step ahead of you.
There we go. Team playing. So let's notch an arrow and try to hit something corporeal on this guy and take a shot. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, roll your damage plus your agility. So 3d6. Whoa, okay.
3d6. So
That's like a fireball.
there we go. So I count 12.
The arrow hits its mark. The knight's plate is thick. The arrow strikes him. Doesn't seem to hit anything physical, but it passes through him, but it does actually stagger him. So that was, I'm sorry, what was the total again? 12?
12.
So it does have an effect, but not the dramatic effect of the fireball itself. And so it seems like there's his non-corporalness is somehow protecting him from some of that damage. So the arrow doesn't seat into him. It just kind of strikes him and passes through, but he is affected by it.
All right.
The plate mail itself did seem to absorb some of that. Total of 3 damage because his armor takes it, and then the remaining damage is halved by his any physical damage. Doesn't seem to have such a strong effect.
Ooh.
So that was a good hit, but not against this particular enemy. And so next, Makander.
All right. Makander is absolutely livid that he can't. This stupid wall is keeping him from fighting the Death Knight, what he was born to do. Yes. So he's gonna use his ill-tempered, take the angry condition, and just take a boon to batter down this door.
And you've already done 5 damage to that door, right? It was already you hit it before.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about it being damaged.
It's weakened already.
So maybe I'm not.
Well, to make sure that you get through, if you want to get through this turn, it's probably a good idea because it looks pretty secure. It looks pretty strong.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
So your anger gives you a
well, it gives me a boon, which would normally be like a 20, when I'm rolling like a skill check.
Roll the 2d20s against your strength. We're just going to do a strength or if you want to, whatever, if you've got something stronger than...
No, strength's good. Oh, thank goodness for the boon. I got one.
And then your strength bonus... D8 plus D4, right?
Yeah. So do that again.
Once you roll double damage from the angry, we'll give you double. double damage as well. So roll 2d8s and a d4.
14?
It's still on its hinges, but the door is very battered. So it looks like...
Oh, man, I didn't get through. Oh, no.
So you just hit it with your body, right? Because your axe would have done more.
Yeah, I guess I used my axe since I was banging on it with it earlier. Okay. And now I'm really angry, not thinking about preserving
stuff. So roll one more d8 then.
6 more.
It's still almost there, but it's barely hanging.
Defeated by a door.
A slight kick would get you through.
I'm no knight. Dad was right.
Okay, so where are we now? So, that was Makander, yeah, so now the knight has 2, so here's the knight's second. The knight is standing above fallen body of the wizard with the halfling trying to assist him, and...
Just run!
Both of you are staring directly up into the knight's terrifying face. You hear this wheezing sound from his throat. There is a paralyzing cold that emanates from the mouth of the knight himself. This blast of cold, paralyzing light and air emits from the mouth of the knight. And you need to roll your constitution. I'm rolling for the blast itself. So, of course, the blast hits, but I'm rolling the potency of the blast itself, and then you're rolling your constitution to resist. An opposed roll of d20s, okay. And the potency is 14, so I just have to successfully get under 14, and we'll see whoever rolls lower. If we both succeed, whoever rolls lower. So here's the poisons roll. Oh, exactly a 14.
Well, I failed. My constitution is
push. So
I will re-roll.
What are you gonna take?
I'll take the con.
Sickly.
Yeah, sickly.
Oh, good.
And that's exactly what I needed to roll to succeed.
Right.
So I have an 11 con.
Less than 14. You are stricken by the full force of this blast. It sickens you, like it makes you feel weak and compromised, but it doesn't actually do any damage, and it doesn't successfully paralyze you. So the effect, if it would have won, it would have paralyzed you. But you are fine. But you do also take dazed. You take the dazed condition.
Okay.
So no damage, but you're dazed by this bright flash. And it's a single target. So next round.
Oh, please roll good. Yes! Ha ha!
There's a duck behind that door. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So we'll do Makander, Knight, and then Orla got a 2, and then Chris got a 9. Second, it was a 10. Okay, so the Knight will wrap things up. And what about the Wizard?
You got a 6.
Yeah, that's everybody. Okay, Makander. So take your.
At this point, I feel like I should be able to just blow on the door and it falls over.
Yeah, you can probably if you want to, just rush the door with a strength attack, and then once you through it, you can just continue your movement.
I would love to do that. Got it.
Yeah.
3.
Right, that does it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just enough. Yeah, the door busts off its hinges, and you got your full movement into the next room.
Okay, was that my action?
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be. Yeah, if you want to get to the door.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just being greedy. Don't die, guys. I have a theory.
You gonna decapitate that thing for us?
Yeah.
You can take a free. Let's see, what would the range of free actions be here? Hey, you can shout.
If grabbing the crown is a free action, I would do that.
Oh, there isn't a crown. I'm sorry, there's a sword. There was a sword.
I thought he was wearing a crown.
Gold gilt chainmail. Sorry, gold gilt chainmail. And and now that you're standing right there, you can see it's a woman.
Oh, my theory fell apart, guys.
It appears to be a mummified woman sitting in gilded chainmail at the far end of the table, and there's a sword, a magnificently jeweled bastard sword across her hands, which are resting on the arms of the chair. But you can, as a free action, shout if you want to try to draw some attention.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I can challenge it to single combat, I will do that.
Oh, okay.
Quit fighting old men and short people, coward! Face me!
I think that's gonna work. Oh, let's do a.
You want me to persuade or something?
Why don't you roll, see how strong it is? If you roll 20, then it won't have any effect, but anything.
I made it.
So you definitely get the attention. So you're in the room, standing next to a mummified woman, and you've gotten the attention of the knight. So the knight is Makander.
Come to the duck. Come to the duck side.
So not quite. He's not quite in range, but yeah, he came toward you. Yeah, he comes towards you and begins, raising the morning star. He's unhappy that you're in the proximity of the mummified figure in the chair. That will be... So he would need to be close to you. So, Orla.
All right. I have a movement of 14.
Wow, that's awesome.
That... I think that will make an arrow shot be a bane if I'm here?
Can you shoot from the square?
Okay.
Nice.
Then right there.
Yeah, get out
right there it is.
Get out of bane range. Yeah, so take a shot.
All right. Arrow incoming. Yeah. Still below the 14. It's marksmanship.
So yeah, roll that damage. So 3d6. Yeah, 3d6.
Not quite as nice, but
10. So again, the arrow passes through the body of the knight, and he is affected by it. You see him flinch from the arrow, but it doesn't stick, and the armor has a dramatic effect on it. Sitting in him, it kind of ripples. It seems to ripple away as the shaft passes through his shoulder. He is affected by it. So that's 2 more damage.
all right.
And next, the wizard.
All right, I'm reading this and it says it's a free action to get up.
Yes.
So I will stand up awkwardly, hands on the knees to get completely up, and I'll step forward because I need to be able to see him.
Oh, okay.
And tell him I'm not through with you yet, and I'm gonna use the remaining bit of magical energy I have, which is exactly again enough for one last level 3 firebolt, and then hopefully not stuck at it. Here we go.
No demons.
Woo! That's a hit.
So roll the 3d6.
That is 11 more fire damage.
So this time the fire hits, and like before, it engulfs the knight in flame. Instead of just absorbing into his body, the fire dissipates, and the knight is completely gone. So the fire burns it completely away.
Whoa!
What?
I'll kind of look at Makander and give him a wink,
Oh, no.
and then I'll fall down on the ground.
And so you hear this strange echoing kind of screech from some other plane as he just dissipates and is completely gone.
Makander, cheated of his satisfaction, is going to execute his theory and behead the lady at the chair.
Oh no. It's okay. Okay. So you're gonna swing on the woman in the chair. Yikes.
Yeah. Don't tell me she was about to have some speech about how we've saved her from a curse, and I cut her head off,
No.
right?
Thank you, Valiant. And you just cut her head off.
Her mummified head tumbles, is similar to the mummified guards that were at the other gate. Her head tumbles off and rolls onto the table, and from the body, the seated mummified figure, rises a blue, translucent, shimmering phantom. A tall warrior woman in full-length chainmail with a gilt headband makes a angry, outraged expression on her face as she fully stands with a
I may have screwed up, guys.
and similar to the knight, her face begins to contort into a terrifying death mask, and her eye sockets are completely empty. The first words that you hear her say is,
"How dare you desecrate the resting place of my beloved husband? I am the Lady of the Dragon, and you have desecrated a holy temple. You shall face my and my beloved's wrath."
we're right back to
Initiative?
initiative. Yeah. I mean, I guess
Just couldn't let the wizard win, could you?
she can communicate. So obviously she's responding to what's going on around her, even though she has empty eye sockets. So she can be reasoned with. You get the feeling that you can talk to her, but
Not by an angry duck. Maybe a dirty elf.
there are torches in sconces on the walls. The faint light that you saw on either side of that door, the door to the north, there are torches on either side, and they burn with an odd blue flame. They don't appear to be normal fire. Yeah, I guess we're back to initiative.
It's all right, guys. I have a second theory.
Maybe we should talk this one out first.
Okay, so Makander's got a 9, and okay, our wizard is going first. So yeah, Aodhan, what's the wizard's?
I read the initiative rules, and I think I can. The way it says is we trade cards on my initiative if I want to. So I think I can give him my initiative. Does that sound right? And I'll go later in the round, and he'll go on my initiative. Is that
You can swap positions if you want to with Makander. Yeah.
Okay, I'm being an old man, so I swap positions with you, Makander.
Oh, cool.
Do it to it.
Okay, so can I unsheath the sword in her lap and attack her with it?
Yes, you can.
Like just pull it out and swipe at her.
Definitely, because you can use that as a free action to pick up an object. So yeah, if you want to
I'd like to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend 3 willpower to take advantage of my angry status for a boon. Come on, Daddy need a dragon. No, it's a hit.
And that sword that you picked up,
Ancient dragon sword of ghost slaying.
yes, the magnificent bastard sword with set in jewels. Yeah, if you were a few of the other characters, actually would not have been able to lift it. So that's interesting. Yeah. So you're able to lift it when you swing it and you hit. So yeah, it does 2d8 damage plus your strength.
Right. So 10.
That angry, contorted face somehow gets even angrier and insulted that you actually struck her with her own sword before she was able to pick it up.
See, I'm getting in her head, guys. I'm getting in her head.
She shrieks as she's struck by the sword, and you feel some resistance on the swing. So the magic properties of the sword are giving it the ability to make contact with her.
Ooh.
Does damage her, and she is not wearing the actual, even though the figure, unlike the knight, the figure of the lady appears to be armored, but your sword passes through the armor and it has no resistance.
Cool.
The armor itself is actually not resisting anything. Okay, but now it is her turn.
Uh-oh. Duck out.
So her face twists as she's struck by the blade. Her face twists into an even more hideous grimace, and she lets out a shriek that chills the soul of all players within 10 meters. So everyone must roll willpower to resist fear.
Hey, the halfling's safe.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right. She hasn't gotten involved. She's rolling initiative, and she's staying in the other room.
I made it.
All right.
Oh, you got a dragon!
You headbutt it instead of.
That's okay. I'm just happy to be alive.
If you have to do it again, what one you would get a bonus to the next, because that was pretty awesome. To get a bonus to the next roll if you have to do the next willpower.
I'll take it.
That works. Yeah, it's got to get something with these dragons. All right. So that's her action, and so it's Orla's turn.
This is it, Orla. This is a chance.
Okay. We'll square over and give us a better angle.
Good.
Well, actually, first I should ask, Aodhan, you're out of. Are you out of magic?
Yes.
No. Okay. I was going to say otherwise. You firing a bolt before I fire an arrow seems better, but okay.
I'm a sad, dazed, sickly old man.
How much HP do you have left? Does a wizard have left?
I have 3 hit points left, I believe.
Hit points or willpower points?
I have 0 willpower, 3 hit points.
Then maybe you and I should switch anyways, so you can get out of here. Unless
Sure.
you have some
No, I don't have any harebrained stuff.
more
That's great.
suicidal plans.
Just remember, with that spear, you can stand behind somebody and attack.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, but the spear, the stat is not great. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So we switched and I ran.
That sounds good.
All right.
This is Scooby-Doo, the old man pulling up his robe and running down the hall.
Okay, there we go.
To the bongo
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, so it's the halfling's turn now, and there's nothing. Yeah, so she's just gonna get you on the other side. Yeah, I guess just assist you. If you're not taking any action, you can dash, so you can actually double run the wizard if you want.
That's true. You just fight him for a whole 15 minutes so you can get some willpower back.
Yeah, there isn't anything since you're not at 0 hit points. There's nothing she can really do. So I guess she's going to move into the room. So 6, 1, 2, and throwing knives.
Aodhan, you should just start sacking those coffins because why not at this?
Tipping them over. So she's just going to take a shot with her throwing knives again. Oh, and misses. But you do notice that the knife misses. It passes straight through the head of the lady warrior and does nothing. The knife itself had no effect. And now it's her.
Here we go.
She reaches forward, so she stands full upright, not noticing the throwing dagger just careening through her head, and reaches her undead hand, translucent. So her translucent hand into the chest of Makander, and lets the chill of death embrace his heart.
That sounds bad.
Yeah. Armor isn't. Yeah, it won't have any effect on this. So let's see how this goes. 8 damage. You take 8. 8 freezing damage.
Ooh, I'm at 2.
Oh, okay. And you take the exhausted condition.
Exhausted is for what? Oh, agility. Okay.
Desecrating things is just exhausting.
I'm angry and exhausted.
All right.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Okay, and so Orla.
All right. Well, now we'll wiggle over here, dash to this side of the room, and any thoughts of this creature being immune to my arrows is just going to be pushed to the back of my head as I fire.
All right. Let's see that.
Oh
no!
Oh, you can't.
That's
you
not
can't
good.
push that. Huh? Oh no!
Oh.
Again, the arrow looks like it's going to strike dead center and just passes completely through her body and embeds in the oak doors. So you see on that north wall also. So there's 2 torches burning with blue flame. Very similar pair of oak doors with the silver crown symbol on them, and the arrow embeds straight into the door. And for a attack, is there anything that happens on an attack
On a demon?
roll? Yeah, on a demon roll for attacks.
I was wondering that
It just fails. Yeah, it just fails and you can't push it. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's
in
all.
the,
Yeah.
the full rules.
Right. Yeah, the full rules might have some more like complications and some
Fumbles
details.
or something.
The arrow strikes the door hard enough that one of the torches falls from the sconce, and even though it strikes the floor and kind of lands in dust, it just continues to burn with this unnatural blue flame.
I have a third theory.
All right, round 3. So let's get some more. And we're also Makander, and Orla's got a 5. Okay, so and our wizard has 7. Oh, and then 1 for the Chrisana will go first, and I guess using a free action, she grabs the fallen torch from the ground, swing it at the lady, the ghost of the lady. Yeah, so oof, but it's going to be blunt weapons. There we go. Okay, yeah, she hit.
It was a D8 you said last time.
D8, and she doesn't have a strength, so it'll just be a D8. 2 damage. You notice that the blue flame does stick to the lady where she is hit, and she shrieks a bit from that, but it does 2 damage to her. So Makander.
Makander swings this golden sword, yells for Halfbay, and hopefully hits her.
All right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed.
All right. Yeah, so roll damage plus your strength.
I forgot what you said the damage
Oh,
was.
sorry, 2d8? Yeah.
2d8, okay. 2 and a die 4. 11!
11. So yeah, she is, the blade hits her and you feel considerable resistance. It looks like, she begins to fade, similar to how you saw the night. Night fading, so she's looking much less strong. She's radiating much less eerie glow. She reels from that attack. So now, next, Orla.
All right, let's see. All right, I think it is a full action to pick up something, but
Drop an item. Yeah, pickup is yeah, you're right.
I'll pick up that blue flame torch, take it in hand, and yeah, I guess that's me. I'm gonna try something.
So yeah, so now you're equipped with the torch as well. All right. And lady's next action.
Watch your heart.
So she lunges. Orla grabbed the torch, and the lady turns and lunges with great speed and force at the elf, and she hurls herself into your body, and you take 7 damage and are hurled 4 meters away, so 2 squares away. She strikes with her body against you, hurls you 4 meters backwards, and you land prone.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that is a Phantom Strike.
How you doing, Orla? How many hit points? How you doing?
That's my first.
Oh,
that's
good.
my first.
Okay,
so
cool.
yeah, I'm all right.
But you've got leather though, so take 1 away from that. Your leather would have stopped 1 point of that damage, because it is a physical. It's a bludgeoning damage. So yeah, your leather would stop that. It's not it wasn't magical energy or anything. All right, how about our wizard?
He set up a school 10 leagues from here, and
I'll yell down the hallway.
Okay.
I guess. Oh, I like foul woman. I slew your husband, and I can slay you. Come and face me. Something along those lines. Try to get her to maybe quit murdering everyone in that room for a little bit.
Do you want to roll persuade?
Absolutely.
She is persuadable.
I think that's good.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. I'm persuasive.
You did it? Oh,
I have a
nice.
12.
Oh, excellent.
It worked.
All right. So yeah, so you taunt her to come towards you. Okay. Yeah. So she will do that.
Maybe I'll move here so she can see me down the hallway. There we go.
Okay. Here she goes. Yeah. So she's coming to defend her husband's honor.
Uh-oh, is that too fast for you to move, Makander?
I can only move 4.
Uh-oh. I may have caused more problems than I thought.
I waddle.
She's got 1 more attack. Yeah, she goes 1 more time this round. And she gazes at the wizard. Towering over him, she stares dead into his soul. The wizard's life flashes before his eyes, and he's reminded of dead friends and foes in a grotesque vision. So you become scared if you're not scared already, and suffer a fear attack.
Oh, I'm scared.
With a penalty on your will roll. So
all right.
So you suffer fear and roll without the disadvantage. Roll 2 dice and take the lower for your willpower.
Or the higher, right?
Oh, sorry. High.
Thank
you. Higher disadvantage.
Yeah. No. But my willpower is 19, so I made it.
Wow.
So you're just scared, but you don't have any of the actual effect of fear. Yeah, you're just scared, and you've seen visions of everyone you've loved in your life, all at the end.
That's funny. None of you guys were in that vision. That's interesting.
All right. Round number 4. Oh wow. Okay.
Initiative.
All right. So Makander's. We'll give the wizard over 1, and Orla is 6. Okay. Who's Orla's probably faster, so we'll give Orla 5 in the order. The wizard's turn. So you go first, and the lady is right after you.
I don't have much to do. That was the extent of my plan.
Smoke time.
Yeah, right.
That takes willpower to do.
Right.
Attack it with the spear. Now's your chance.
I'd have to roll like a 4 with disadvantage. No, I think
Or are you dazed?
Yeah, I'm dazed.
Dazed and scared. That's right.
I'm dazed, sickly, and scared. I got the 3 S's. I think with that in mind.
All right.
There we go. That's a dash, move, run.
Nice.
So now we're just gonna run in circles with a ghost.
That's right. And open different doors across the hallway.
It's not gonna be. I guess you open the thing.
Just full Scooby-Doo, yeah.
Go and tie the...
Yeah, you might want to go the opposite way, Duck. It might be faster.
All right.
Go untie the goblin and see what happens.
So the lady, so now let's see, there's not, that's left. So Shriek, again, within 10 meters, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Krisanna and maybe only Orla and Krisanna are struck by this. So a hideous shriek. The ghost lets out a shriek that chills the souls of all players within 10 meters. And you need to roll willpower to resist fear. So another willpower roll.
All right. Let's see. Oh, no.
Okay. Krisanna's okay, but we need to roll
2.
Okay. Shaken. So you suffer the scared condition from that attack of fear.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, Orla, now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fight through the fear and charge the lady with the blue torch and attack her with it. That would be, I assume. Is that a blunt weapon attack?
Yep.
This won't go well. But we gotta try. Okay, let's go for it. Oh.
You can push it. Take another condition.
Yeah. We're gonna angrily.
Nice.
Not hitting her is making me mad. So we will try again. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah. Shoot.
You swing the torch, but yeah, doesn't make contact. Okay, Makander, what are you up to?
So, hypothetically, since we are only using the Quickstart rules, how feasible would it be for me to use my short sword as an improvised thrown weapon?
Don't you have one of the spears?
I
Can you
left
throw
that
them?
by the gate.
Oh, yeah, if you want it, because it is a short sword, so it's not like you're trying to throw a. Are you throwing your short sword or the one that you picked up?
No, my short sword, not the special sword.
Oh, okay. Marksmanship, I guess. Yeah, because it wouldn't be actually a sword. So yeah, it would be a.
Yeah, I figured it'd be marksmanship. I just didn't know if there was going to be a.
Yeah. Your marksmanship is going to be so low. Yeah, there's no point in penalizing it anymore.
My marksmanship is very low.
Yeah. So yeah. No, go ahead. You can go ahead and try.
In that case, I'm going to take advantage of my anger.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Spend 3 willpower for a boon.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, come on. No, I missed.
You can push, and you get to reroll both if you push, because you did advantage. Right?
I'm pretty demoralized, so I'm thinking maybe I'll take the, even though it sounds stupid, the dirty charisma one.
Oh, okay.
Penalty and push it.
All right.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's good. Dirty deck.
Okay. Why do you hate me, game? Hey!
Oh,
that's a 4.
Nice.
So I'm angry, exhausted, and dirty.
Yeah, you fling the short sword, and it whizzes through the air, past Orla, and strikes the lady straight in the head, and the blade just passes completely through.
Oh, it doesn't do any damage at all?
Anything.
Well, I tried.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
Halfling has one of the torches, so she's gonna get involved here. She's gonna try to swap places with you, Orla, if that's cool. Like try to get close. Or actually, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you're willing to do that, I think it can happen. It's just when the target doesn't want to move or wants to stop you. So she's gonna get into range. Right. Oh, that's right, but it's a blunt weapon. So yeah, here we'll try this. So she swings. So yeah, she swings. These magical torches are not doing. They're not very accurate. Yeah, maybe throwing it would have been a better idea. So she misses her attack, and the lady has her second action. Oh, I guess she's the closest. An unnatural wheezing sound comes from the ghostly woman as she bends down, very far down, to embrace the halfling right in front of her. And this embrace is meant to extinguish her very life spark. So this D12 damage. Okay, 2. So she takes so Krisanna takes 2 damage, but is now scared. Oh, she was already scared, so I guess she can take, dazed as well. Well, that was lucky. That D12 could have been much worse. Round 5. Is everyone hanging in there? This is getting pretty. Yes. Yeah.
Oh man. We gotta get out of this conga line of death here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
more initiative.
Oh.
I think Orla, I should give you my 2.
Okay, so Krisanna. So she's gonna spend 3 to do 3 willpower, so she's got hard to catch, and that means she's got bonus on her mobility rolls. So she's going to not great though. Yeah, but she does it, but not tremendously well. So she gets easily on the other side, and actually is going to step away and then throw her torch. Throw her torch at the lady instead of try to swing it again. But then then she'll have to re-equip it if she wants to do anything with it again. Okay. So instead of blunt weapons, she'll roll her marksmanship. Whoa! There you go. Yeah. She just rolled the dragon. Yeah.
Did she just roll a dragon?
Yeah. And I guess she's already in melee. That's right. Backstab.
Earning those 2 silver.
A dragon, and she's going to get her dexterity because she's throwing this. Or agility, sorry. Her agility bonus. So it'll be 2d8 plus 6. So 13 as the blue flame of the torch strikes the lady. The flames engulf her. She disappears in in the blue fire, just like the knight did. And so you hear her curses and screams as they move into some other world as she completely dissipates.
Someone grab Makander.
Angry, exhausted,
Don't let
dirty
him
Makander literally just falls over on the ground.
You have defeated the couple. Oh my! But there is still the only place you haven't seen is the oak fitted doors that were behind that chair, and then of course there were some. The chainmail on the corpse is actually armor 4, so it's decent if anybody can wear chainmail. Anybody that wears chainmail that's not not a magic user. Yeah, the same stylized crown is on the door. The same doors as the antechamber. And doors themselves are not, they're closed, but they're not secured in any way.
I think Aodhan spends a stretch lecturing everybody on not touching things that they don't understand and know about.
Makander can't hear you because he's crawled under the table and gone to sleep.
Yes, I think I would like to take a stretch break, if that's okay.
Me too. And I take the stopper off my little vial of pond water and smell it to reassure myself.
So you guys are gonna heal up. Anybody gonna help anybody? I think everyone's got a little bit of damage. I think Krisanna's is only down 2 hit points, so she can
taking care of themselves. I think.
Heal somebody if there's anybody that wants some additional healing. Maybe the wizard
or Makander. He's pretty messed up too. We're both.
I'm at 2. What are you at, wizard?
I'm at 3.
Oh, okay. Well, I have armor. Why don't you heal?
Okay.
What's the normal stretch heal?
D6 and 2d6 if you're getting healing, and 2d6 willpower you get back, and 1 condition.
And then I think I'm gonna make some notes in my little log about. I'm using my specialty item to try to get rid of another condition, but I'm gonna write about the problems of ducks.
Well, I'm taking advantage of this rest to get rid of my anger and using my memento of pond water to get rid of my exhausted as well.
Nice.
I will meditate with inner peace.
Yeah. Nice.
Gives me the additional d6 of hit point healing and recover from an additional condition. So is that 2 I get to?
Yep.
All right. So I will still be dirty, but I will no longer be angry or scared.
You can use your memento to get rid of the last one.
He can't do anything else when he does that. No, I don't think.
Right.
I think that's what it is. I think it gives him extra healing, but it's like use his memento.
Yeah, completely unresponsive and cannot be awakened. But let's see.
Well, I got rid of dazed and scared, so I'm just sickly now.
I'm dirty, but undamaged now.
I'm
so.
dirty too.
How many hit points I get? And they're healing Makander, right? Is who Krisanna is? I recovered 2 health.
That's what I did too.
And let's see how much willpower I get back.
Come on, fireball.
If you want to roll learning, Aodhan, there's a couple of things that you may be able to read.
Yes. Ooh, excellent.
Showing off his reading in front of us.
One of the things that you notice is there's writing on the sword, the jeweled sword that Makander lifted, and the sword.
Yep, under the table.
The sword under the table is named Fiend Carver. So it looks to be specifically a weapon to fight demons.
Ooh.
And potentially ghosts.
There's lettering on the door, so not only the symbol of the crown, but there's lettering on the door that reads the Emperor's Gift. So Eladane, the Emperor's Gift. Oh, and there are a couple of unopened sarcophagus in that eastern chamber. So those are the only things you guys haven't seen.
Those blue torches, I'm gonna grab one of those bad boys. Is it still burning?
Yes, yeah, they're still burning. They don't seem to be, even when they were thrown, the flame didn't seem to be affected.
If I hold it up to my other torch, do I magically now have 2 blue torches?
The flames don't even seem to intermingle. It's very strange.
Okay, I didn't think that's how it would work. But
yeah, flames don't cross each other. All right, anybody else want to retrieve that second? I think they were both thrown.
Tell the halfling to grab one.
I'll put out my normal torch and carry the blue torch.
So we've got the torches. Do you want to take a look in this chamber? So as you finish the shift of rest and everyone is a little bit recovered, far away, but definitely somewhere in these tunnels, you hear the scraping of metal and the clanking of plate mail.
What? No.
Oh. I think we're all right. This went from being cautious to being bold again. Let's kick open that door, Makander, and see what's in there.
You're kind of bossy. Okay. I've been having trouble with doors.
So you fling open the oaken doors with the symbol of the crown on them. In the middle of, it appears to be a burial chamber. And in the middle of the burial chamber, there are more of these torches, these ever-burning magical torches on the walls, and a very ornate sarcophagus is on a podium in the center of the room. The floor and ceiling and the walls are made of stone bricks, and there's a painting of a ridden dragon on the far wall of the other side of the sarcophagus. The sarcophagus, the stone coffin, has been opened from inside, it appears to be, by a tremendous force. So pieces of the lid are shattered and lay all around the burial chamber.
Anything in here?
Nope. You don't notice anything.
Anything moving around in here?
You don't notice anything. But you want anybody that is investigating should roll spot hidden.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god, I got it.
Okay. In the sarcophagus, so the lid is open, and if you look down towards where the head would be, there is a gilded crown laying in the sarcophagus. But because you examined it carefully, you notice that it is laying on some sort of stone platform that appears to be some sort of mechanism. So it's connected to a mechanism that looks like if you removed it, it may trigger something.
Thief?
Oh, so you're calling Krisanna into duty?
I think it's maybe sleight of hand time.
Yeah, so she notices this. So she'll have to. Yeah, she's actually gonna reluctantly.
I know how this goes. You get a bag of sand and you measure it out.
Actually, yeah, that's the. She gestures to you. Yeah, that it looks like the crown needs to be replaced by something of equal weight to prevent the plate from triggering whatever the trap is. So is there anything... So would you like to try to retrieve something?
How about that goblin dagger? What do you think, Elf? What do you think, Orla?
Yeah. Well, I do have the goblin dagger.
And you can try anything. And it'll be up to Krisanna to make it happen.
I say try it.
Yeah, hand her the dagger and see.
It's gone full circle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, she's going to spend her backstabbing. Also gives her just you can activate this ability when rolling for sleight of hand and get a boon. Okay, yeah. So she'll do that. She'll spend the 2 and get a boon on sleight of hand.
Good luck.
So here goes. So she takes the dagger. Okay, her sleight of hand is 14. So yeah, she does it. The 11 will do it. Yeah, so she successfully places the dagger on the plate and removes the crown, and it doesn't seem to be triggering. It doesn't seem to trigger anything.
Fellows, I don't want you to think less of me, but let's run.
Yes, you do hear the sound of scraping metal growing louder, and actually, as you turn away from the burial chamber, there's a blue shape that's starting to rise from the center of the table.
Oh, they're like respawning. Come on, this way.
All right. Everyone's going a different way.
You guys are all way faster than me.
No, we're going different directions.
So let's there's a figure here, and there is a scraping sound here.
Run time to run.
Yes. That would probably be a good idea. So yeah, I guess we can just do a couple of turns of dashes and see how close that gets you to leaving. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I already had moved myself like a dash from where I was at.
Yeah, you're gonna leave me in your dust.
So how fast does the lead?
How many moves was that for you, Andre?
That's that's 1 turn of dashing.
Okay, there comes the lady and passing to.
He moves like 3 times your speed.
Okay, and we'll send one of them each way because they've all got things to settle with various characters. All right, so another dash. Let's do another round.
I'm gonna say aloud to Chrisana, like, are we grabbing
your
stuff?
gesture?
You crazy bastard.
She understands the gesture and kicks open a few of the lids of the sarcophagus, and notices
Just start knocking stuff over.
that they're a little bit smaller. They do contain skeletons, and inside, and 2 of them are child size, so 2 of them are children. Inside, they're dressed in beautiful remnants of ceremonial garments that are moldering and decaying, but they are wearing gilded headbands. So there are 4 gilded headbands, and each of them wears a jeweled ring, which probably has some value as well. So if you want to grab those,
Grab what we can in like a round.
that counts as tomb raiding. So let's do another round of dash. So I guess with that action you can't do a dash, so you can just do your normal move.
Okay.
And then 2, 3.
I'm so slow.
And the lady is also 6. She's coming. All right. Okay, we can do another. Oh, and you have a hogtied goblin.
Yes. Throw him in the hallway as a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Poor guy, poor Grove. All he wanted, he gave you some keys, and then he just gets handed over.
I let him go.
He did.
If you throw him in the hallway, I can't stop you, is all I'm saying. You know.
Only worried about him pulling the rope up.
Right.
And that's a valid concern, I think.
So do we just move, or should we do initiative, or
Do another dash. Yeah.
what? I don't dash.
Oh, that's right.
Speak well of me.
Let's see, the lady, I guess, since she is within range, is going to try to do something. It's going to be, it's going to be the freezing hand again.
Uh-oh.
Is it the hand in the heart?
Yes,
Oh no!
Pour the hand into your heart.
This could be it.
The armor has no effect, and you will become exhausted. So hang in there. Okay, here comes the that hand in the heart. So 5.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a broken thing in this game, right?
You just have to do death saves for every round, but you can be rallied. Is it rallied? Yeah. So if
Yeah.
someone refuses to let you leave you behind, they can roll a persuade, and if you're persuaded, you stay on your feet and you can function normally. But you still roll death saves. But you can function normally until you either recover or collapse. Who's got a good persuade?
I'll do it. Tell them you can bleed on your own time. Keep moving. That's a success.
All right.
So Makander stays on his duck feet and continues to flee.
Wait, when do I need to make my death save?
So for this round, make your death save, and then you can move as normal.
I believe that's just a Constitution roll, right?
Yes, and you have to miss 3 before it has any.
Hey, I made one.
Okay, so everybody, dash out. I guess everyone. Oh yeah, she's not.
Okay, the bottom of the rope that was thrown down here, I'm going to tie to the goblin's rope.
You're giving him a chance.
Okay.
We're going to tie him.
All right.
Well, basically, if we get up before him, we'll pull him up.
Okay, that works.
We're going to try this.
Nice.
I think that's his one chance.
Make a mobility roll to climb the rope. Yeah, make a mobility roll to get up out of the if you're there. Yeah, so tying the goblin is fine, and then you can make your climb, and then everybody else get as close as you can. So
right.
She's gonna be there again. 1, 2, 5, 6. But
No.
Because you didn't fall, she is going to shriek at you.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to do and you have that boon for will saves because of that dragon that you rolled. So roll a will save with a
Alrighty.
bonus.
With a boon?
Yeah, boon.
I made one of them. I got a demon on one. I don't know if that.
I don't think it cancels out
Okay.
the other.
Okay.
So get to that get to that roll. So roll one more death save, and then I guess we'll do mobility saves for everybody that's already in the
Death
antechamber.
save. Oh, that's exactly my Constitution. And I think I read if I make 3 death saves, I heal die 6.
Yep, you're back. Yeah, you're back on your feet completely. Yeah, why doesn't everyone try their mobility to get up the rope and be?
I rolled below my mobility.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Okay,
good.
so Orla is out.
Good job, Orla.
I guess we'll do Chrisana here. Oh, Chrisana's having some trouble. No, she's not making it. She's feeling pretty guilty about this. She keeps climbing, but then looks back at the goblin tied to the rope and doesn't seem to be able to make it.
Told you she greased that rope.
How about the
I
wizard?
can totally do this.
Give us a mobility to that.
I will push that. Oh, that's still not good. I think mobility was an 8, if I remember right.
So you guys are still at the bottom of the rope, keeping the goblin company. Okay, and so you're one more death save, and then you can hit that rope, Makander.
Made it. Ah!
Oh.
My mobility is. I'm gonna push that.
Okay,
I think I made it.
we'll call that out. So Makander makes it out. So we just got to get the wizard out, and actually Chrisana is going to give you an assist. So you get a boon. She's going to boost you up.
Wow, she's noble.
Yeah, especially because you were treating her like crap earlier. I guess that extra 2 gold I gave her was totally worth it.
Right.
Like, I literally stepped on your face to climb the rope, and she's like trying to help.
So a boon, you said, right?
Yes. So I rolled 2. Yeah.
Come on, wizard.
That's a 6.
Nice. All right. So the wizard is out, and on the last, as the ghosts close in, our thief. Oh, nice. Yep, rolls a 7, and so she's up the rope as well, and yes,
And I'll start pulling
Right.
that rope up.
I'm gonna help.
Although, actually, if you're up here, you should go, and I
Okay.
should try to help you because you're definitely stronger than me. I've got a strength of 13.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So let's.
Do we need to roll anything? Or?
I guess we should, just in case, because that would be fun. If it fails, then I guess he's gonna fall. Just do a strength. Just do a straight strength.
Oof.
Or,
Okay, good thing you made it. I was not helpful.
All right. So just as the the spectral knight and lady close in. You haul the goblin out of their clutches, and everybody makes it safely to the
That
surface.
goblin smelled bad before. Now it's just covered in its own urine.
Oh man, yeah, right. Yeah, that is one smelly goblin. Well, congratulations! I didn't think that was gonna happen. Wow. Yeah, respawning baddies is not great.
Freaking ghosts.
So as you're exhausted at the top of the mount, you will have Baston return.
Oh.
And he was expecting the worst and expecting that maybe you would soften up the place enough for him to go in and snatch the crown. But it looks like you have survived. Congratulations, my friends! You have a very noble prize. And I see you didn't lose my halfling companion. She seems to be not that much worse for wear.
She was very useful, and here we brought you a goblin.
Oh, thank you very much. Exactly what I needed. He may be useful if we can find out what his warlord is doing in these parts and why they decided to attack this burial mound. Yes, that Orc Chieftain Malard will, I'm sure, present himself again and cause more trouble in the future.